Hello, hello, hello. It is just me today. Um, I'm bored, and uh, I'm bored, and it's cold, and around my computer is warm, so I'm going to just play some Master Duel. Um, um, ho- Hopefully the audio is okay. If anybody jumps in at any point, do let me know. Um, I've not actually Um, I've not actually hooked this up to a game before, so I'm not 100% sure if it works. But it should. Um, I have basically I've got these, but like these are nothing. These are like standard decks and whatever. Um, Basically when I was attempting to do it, my main two decks are Soul Servants, which I mostly adopted from like just a random deck online. But it works pretty decently. Um, it's fairly consistent. I just need to know basically zombie. It can be made better. Basically, you can probably do better things with more meta cards at the moment. But at the moment there is just these works out well. This is actually a an interesting card that has come in clutch a lot more often than not because you can uh like let's say you're like 90% of what happens is your king is on field. It somebody goes to uh, destroy it, uh, and you're able to send a baking from grave to send to add a white prince, and I usually end up adding a white princess at this point. Um, and you just fill up your graveyard. For context, for people who don't know, white baking effect is when it's sent to the graveyard, it you add two monsters with different names that have Skull Servant on it, and then ditch one to hand. So you add White Prince, which when it's sent to the graveyard, you can send two additional Skull Servants or cards listed as Skull Servant to the graveyard. And then White Princess is a hand trap, so usually if they're doing it, you can see it in their main phase one, um, and then it just adds a extra discard. Either chances are they don't know what it is and they go into battle phase and they lose, because you ditch this and it loses. Their monsters lose 300 attack per star. So if they got level 8 on hand, they lose whatever amount, 2400, while King loses one. Loses 300, so it goes from 4000 to 3700. Um, it's an and then once it's engraved, it boosts King again. Um, Gozuki is I've literally never used this card. I've literally never used this card. It is something. Samurai Skull, however, I use a decent amount, just because of the foolish effect. Basically, if you get Samurai Skull and nearly, honestly, nearly any other card, um, you you're guaranteed a king on field because you can immediately ditch, for example, white baking and go into that line. So you've got. I mean, that's four skull servants in graveyard. You're able to banish white prince. Second effect, excuse me, which is to banish it in two other skulls and special summon a king from deck. You summon the king from deck, and it's going to have 1k. If you do have that combined with burial from different dimension, you can basically you just by virtue of these two cards alone, you've got a 4k, turn one. Um, Card destruction because of course. Brutish burial because of course. 1 for 1 because of course. Pot of extravagance. I don't use the extra deck. Very okay. It should go to relinquish anima, but it's so situational. I found Twin Twisters is good. I mean, obviously, spell trap removal is a bit slow at the moment. I believe anyway. I've not had really a chance to use it, but the discard effect is great, and being able to uh, target back row is even better. Mentioned Dark Sacrifice, and for when it comes up, Gravity Bind works. If they're not running a Link deck or a Exceed deck, then I get free turns while they have to draw their card effects. Spell Trap Destruction. Um, the Desire Wisp, but whatever. Skull Servant, the boy. King. King's effect is every Skull Servant or white has the same effect, which is it's always treated as a Skull Servant if it's in the graveyard, um, even white baking. So you can boost this up to potentially 1 to 5k, 7k, 10k, 13, 16, 16, 16 plus 3. I mean, am I right with that? 19k? Um, you're effectively never going to do that, but it's fun. White Mare is effectively a hand trap, kind of. You can discard it from hand and target one of your Skull Servants or White Mare, so it goes into the graveyard. So not only are you getting recurring the Skull Servant, which or the Skull Servant, which is an extra 1,000, it goes into the graveyard becomes Skull Servant, so it's an instant 2k boost if you're able to get it off. White Bacon I've discussed. Lady in White is just a name basically. You're never using the unaffected by spell and trap card effects realistically. Um, it's just there for mainly because white. It's there at 3 specifically because White Prince specifically asked for you to run Lady in White. Unizombie, which is an absolutely fantastic card. It's free Foolish and a free discard from hand every turn. It's a synchro. I mean, not that I'm going to go to Red Eye Zombie Dragon, I guess. It's just a boon to the deck, and White Princess I've talked about. So that's my Skull Servants. This is what I'm using currently, which is Plunders. I'm just trying to learn them at the moment. It's a fun deck. You've got your Ash because Ash is Ash. Water Enchantress along with Rite of Aramesir. I hope that's right. Dracoback and Fateful Adventure. Just a adventure package to get your tokens out in the field. You got 3 Whitebeard, 3 Redbeard, Bluebeard, golden hair, black eyes. Whitebeard, if it's on field during your opponent's turn, you can just summon an extra deck monster, tag in and out, and if it's sent to the or hand or monster zone to the graveyard, you can special summon a plunder from your deck. Yeah, from your deck. Redbeard is first half of the effect is exactly the same, and then it just equips to 1. So it's good if you're using for link material or whatever. Bluebeard just special summons itself, and then Monster Zone list you can just draw and discard a card. Golden Arrow is the card I always misplay with. If it's in your hand, you can. If it's in your grave, excuse me, you can send from hand to special summon it. And then you're locked into plunder monsters, which you really are anyway. I've got Totally Awesome here. I've never once used it, and I've got whatever this is, which I used once as a joke and lost with because of. Black Eyes is recursion from the graveyard. You can special summon it by just adding a card back from your deck grave to hand. It's great to go in with Whitebeard. Basically, if you have Black Eyes, Whitebeard, and you've golden hair, it's just a great interaction and recurrence for Whitebeard, providing they don't interrupt it. Wandering Griffin Rider, Party Adventure Package I didn't even mention. Nibiru, I have a 3 here. I honestly would cut this down because I've never been able to use it. But it's fun to main deck on the idea that it can be used. Regeki, Foolish, Terraforming for the field spell, which is Shipyard. Get to that in a moment. Lightning Storm, in case I'm going second. Ship shape, ships shipping is just a fusion. It's a Shadal fusion. Where was I? Emblem is an equip card that just basically lets you summon a monster from the extra deck. It's pretty good. The field spell card, they get 500 attack for every plunder patrol card in the graveyard. Or sorry, not graveyard, that's equipped. It's a free, search every turn as long as you've got a card in your hand. And if this card is in your graveyard, you can basically just recur it. Spin Droplet, I threw this in here. It can go out. I'd probably replace it with a Maxi or something. I don't know. Imperm Solemn, I threw this in here again just because I need an extra space. It's worked out a couple of times, but I probably cut it. A lot of my issue was just until recently I didn't have the materials. And Plunder Patrol Broody, which I've used like once or twice. I am just going to make one more of these. Oh, I did have 3. Okay. I don't know why that came out, but whatever. Okay, and those are the decks. I'll play Skull Servants first because that's funny. That is not what I wanted. Skull Servants. Just to show what it can do. Silver 1. I play. I don't play. I play ranked as a main one, and I've been practicing with Plunder, so I've not been winning as many matches, which is not too difficult. Like not losing matches is fairly uh, difficult in this rank. This is not an ideal hand, but we get a draw. And my opponent's played an actual deck. We're playing Tri Brigade. Okay, so we've lost this game. I really don't know what it is about Tri Brigades. I do know I know exactly what it is about Tri Brigades that tilt me, and it's Revolt, the trap card that's just returned from a different dimension, but better in every conceivable way. But it's only for Tri Brigades, so it's balanced. Part of the issue I've been having with plunders, and I've lost what 3 games now, I believe, due to this is honestly because partly because I'm not as used to the deck, I'm not making as efficient climbs as I should. But yeah, I'm making efficient climbs. I've honestly just been running out of time while playing it a lot of the time. Which is very annoying. Last night I had a game where I absolutely perfectly like outed this person's board. And if I had 15 more seconds, I would have been able to like actually just attack for game. And I didn't. I wasn't able to because I didn't have time. So then my opponent was just able to like activate effects, and my time was still stuck at like 10 seconds. So every time they activate effect and I had a response, like now, it ticked down a second and I wasn't able to do shit. One set and okay, Unizombie unclogs his hand a little bit. But obviously they can immediately go off with Rugal. Um, the balls of the wall play is to summon you in a zombie and go into the line there because you got a White Prince in hand and we can effectively get a body on the field. Question is how much can they pop off on their turn is the thing. Issue is we don't really have many other plays apart from that. Lady in White doesn't have enough defense. Gravity Bind is too slow at this moment in time. That's a really going first card. And I can't boost King, so I've got to attempt doing a zombie. It's the only game play I have. Okay, let me go through. Start with White Prince. Does he have the Ash? Okay. I'll take that. I should have used the second effect once first and went into white baking. That sucks. Okay, choose to activate the effect. Effects are negated and it goes to hand. Question is, what can they do here? Ditching Skull and a lady. And don't activate Princess, and let's try here. If he's only walling up with Nerval, that's actually not bad for us. That goes to hand, so there's no reason for me to do that. So I'm gonna keep increasing. It's got another response. But it's not activated. Okay. We'll go baking, because baking will help. Thing is, I can't go White Prince again. Providing he doesn't... Revolt, there we go. Okay, now we have to play it again. And they immediately link summon here. Add White Mare. And see, ideally I'd be adding White Prince here, but there's no real use to it, so I'll add a second White Princess, because at the very least I can just chain them. If I discard Lady, I lose my White Prince line, my third White Prince line. But I think it's okay if I discard King at this moment in time. Discard 2 cards, special summon it, if discard is sent to the graveyard. Another Nerval, okay. So, White Prince. See what I can do here. You can summon from deck, which is nice. So 2k. So we can boost this a little bit. Yep. And her. And chain her. Special summon, I think the only Relinquish Anima does not work here. Can't get a good placement for it. And I would have to take my king, and Vampire Sucker takes 2. Discard center graveyard, lose 300 attack. Not awful. I get more damage in if I take down this. He's just gonna keep going into fucking bullshit. So I think the only optimal way here is to take out this guy. I don't mind losing attack. Not scary to me. I'm brave. We can go to main phase 2. This is not going to do a huge amount, but we'll give it a go. At the very least, it might make them... God, it's ready. Will do nothing, won't it now? Do kids even have big boys with, like... No, I don't. Probably nothing, but it might keep them off. It might keep them off. Might make them think twice. It might make them waste spell trap removal. See if he's just got an arrow. I'm not sure. Gonna go what? No. Still does thing. Oop. Okay. Banish 1 card in field, so he effectively wins with that. Well, let's grab your bind. Possibility he's able to make game here. The king I can resummon next turn, assuming Unizombie's going to be destroyed. Unless he's able to pop Unizombie. I don't know if he's able to take game this turn. I mean, he's got... He can't activate Revolt, at least. At least this turn. Link 3... Or no, Link 3, Link 4, is it? Appaloosa? Second one. So he's going to banish that. If he's able to get an extra 2k, he's won. But if not, I have an opening. Which he's going for. Okay, I have an opening. Kind of depends on what I draw from my hand here and if he sets I think he added Revolt, so he probably has Revolt. The card I would love to see right now is Unizombie specifically. If I see Unizombie specifically, I have a higher chance of winning this game. That is not the card I wanted. But it can help. Okay, so he's gonna get the banish off if I don't destroy both of them, and I think it's impossible for me to destroy both of them. He has revolt. I'm pretty sure I've lost this game regardless. Oh shit! Yeah, no, I've definitely lost this game. I'll set two. I thought I had White Prince in my graveyard and could special summon a king from deck. King resources are actually pretty low at the moment. I've got one in grave and one banish. I mean, I've only got one in deck. So, despite the fact I've got two White Princes on deck, I can only utilize the effect of one of them proper, especially because I've been forced into using White, Lady in White there. But I survive for another turn. Must have been scared enough my back row that I didn't want to like commit completely. Interesting. Part of the reason why you can win a decent amount of games with Skull Servants is because I either don't know what they do. The Unizombie, that is a card I could have used the last turn. I can still go to Baking Line. If I'm able to get the effect off, at the very least I've hit an interesting parting shot. And doesn't have response. Okay. Let's send Prince and target one if you're banished. I didn't banish King, but I can. So I think the play is White Mare and wait, is the word play? Special summon it. So yeah, the play is and White Mare and White Prince and White Mare. Ditching White Prince. Activating White Prince's effect. Activate the effect. Oh, I fucked up. Oh, I fucked up. Oh, I fucked up bad. I did not. Oh, wait, no. Never mind. I already did it. Not fuck up. Just mostly. 11k. If I can get the damage in, I win. Do I get the damage in? Very funny if I do. I'll take it. I will take it. Absolutely snatched victory from the jaws of defeat there. If they had summoned one more monster, if they weren't as cautious as they were, there was no way we were winning that. If they had any answer, we got lucky. We got absolutely lucky there. But I will absolutely take it regardless. Okay. So yeah, that's Skull Servants. Let's go with Plunder because I've been playing Skull Servants for a good while, and I'm enjoying learning the new deck. I did not say we're going first or second. I figure we're going to win this game. This is a person is playing a 56 card deck with one card in their extra deck. This is probably a an incredibly new player or a bot, I assume. They're setting cards at the beginning of their main phase 1. If they summon a monster, yeah, this is a new person. Okay. So Tribute itself revealed 3 trap cards. Okay, so it's just a trap-based deck. Interesting. I've got Ash in hand. That might help. Kind of a poopy hand. It's kind of a poopy hand, I'm not gonna lie. I can make a play. I can go golden hair. See what you want to do. How are you going to? Hello. I stopped playing Skull Servants after that game. But if you came because of that tweet, I am now playing Plunders. Bluebeard special summons himself. Are you going to do things here? Okay. Okay. I'll take it. I will special summon my Bluebeard or Blackbeard. Blackbeard is a pretty fun card that just lets you tag in and out of shit as needed. Sorry, Bluebeard effect that lets me discard and draw. I think it's more important for me to go into Bram this game as opposed to Lease, so I don't need the fusion card. This is a great effect. No, but this does, but I'm going to be using that, so yeah, I'll just ditch that. Hold off on his effect. Shipyard, perfect. Activating Shipyard. Do you have a response? No. Chain the effect of Blackbeard. So the idea is that I'm going to tag out into Moark here, sign up Bram. Moark, who I always for some reason summon in fucking attack mode despite having shit attack. Draco back is fantastic, holy shit. This was a crummy hand, and now it is less crummy. You can banish this card. Yeah, it's basically just an equip archetype. It's really fun. It's just a bunch of goblins, and they who are pirates. Banish this card graveyard. Plan target 1 plunder patrol you control and equip a monster. I won't do that yet because I'm going to effectively do the same thing here. Equip monster with the equip one. I'm interested when the Lilith will go off. More could be useful. I will put this in attack now because I'm starting to get a bit more. Oh, I fucked that up. It's fine. It's fine. Not ideal, but it's fine. Plunder Patrol, I can roll. If they're running, I'm assuming they're running a trap-based deck. My line of thinking is they're running a trap-based deck. If they're doing that, they're probably going to be summoning a huge amount. It's probably just to get me off tempo. I'm gonna ditch Solemn. Might be a poor decision. I probably want to go into. Do I still have my normal summon? I do not. I've already activated Blue's effect. Let's go into red. At the very least, I can ditch from hand. I should have taken Whitebeard. That was dumb. Yeah, trying to force you into this. My thinking is I forced my opponent into this here. They're gonna, yeah, tribute to activate the effect, and I believe I can ash it. Maybe not. Reveal. Okay, so. No, I had a look at those. I did not see what they were. Shit. They probably want me to pick the same one anyway, since their deck is not thin. So. Okay. I can go Draco back here. And I can bounce cards. No, I cannot, because that's be a face-up card. See, I could activate the effect of ship shape or what? Yeah, I see. I don't like that. It gets the attack increase, but yeah, I don't like it. Let's try and do a bit of damage. I misplayed a bit there. I should have had 2 monsters in the field rather than 1, but at least I've got more work boosted a bit. Right. Memory of an adversary. See, that's exactly what I was afraid of happening. Do I lose my Ash for this? Yeah. Fuck it. Verily, she's a 2k wall. I will equip. Fuck. Equip. Here. See, this is the reason why I don't fucking. I lose with this deck. I've got 10 seconds now. I've got like to let my opponent go now. And I could have sealed it up if I had not misplayed, but oh well. That is why I'm learning the deck. Labyrinth monster. Okay. Oh, the good thing is I don't have a response, so I would actually be losing time. I was shit talking this guy at the beginning of the game, and I misplayed, and that's what I deserve. I mean, I know he's got a 50 whatever card deck. There we go. Hey, why aren't you picking? Okay. Target. Okay, so just recycles a trap card. Another monster leaves the field by normal trap. You can destroy one card of random field. Oof. Which means that they're. That's not too awful if they hit plunder. If they hit shipyard. Because it's got a bit of recursion. I can just set another one. What are they adding? Okay, they're adding the banishing one. It's fine. Set another one. Okay, so I did need Lease. I forgot. I thought Lease was the. Lease is a spell and trap, not mark. So I misplayed twice in a different way. What are you doing? Ditching Lightning Storm. So you got 4 spell and traps. One of them is the banishing one. Labyrinth. Okay. That's okay. They're not too bad in graveyard. And I've got shipyard. Despite having nothing in hand, I've actually got plays. It's okay. Oof, that's not an ideal card to see in hand. Okay, what are my options? Discard and special summon, which I don't want to do. I'm going to discard and perm. Grab a Whitebeard. And is the play... Yeah, you can special summon, right? Yeah, so the play is to go into golden hair, discard Whitebeard, put her in defense just in case you interrupt. Plunder. Whitebeard effect lets me special summon, and I should probably I want the equip, so I want to go Redbeard. From here, that's annoying. Oh wait, no, I think I can. Yeah, I think if I go Moark, might be able to do something. I don't know how effective it is. That's the banish card there. Alright. Solemn. That is exactly the out you needed. Literally can't do anything. Yeah, I have to go to end phase. The good thing about this is it's unlikely that they're able to pop off. Watch as they pop off, but I think all they can do is swing for 29 here. What are you adding? Welcome Labyrinth, which allows you to pop. Right, so he's going to pop thing. I still have plays. He can't activate till my turn. He put a wall down. Interesting. So the key is I can still win as long as I'm able to do 2750 damage. And I think with that set card, I cannot do 2750 damage. Ash is not a great card to have, but allows me to recycle. And the issue is, I'll have to ditch for cost here, regardless, right? Yeah. So I do this. I think I've lost because I do this. I'm going to discard. He's going to special summon, activate the field spell card, target, shipyard, pop it. If he doesn't do that, he's stupid. Okay. I'll take it. I will take it indeed. Wish he'd summon a light. Yeah, I think I have to go with that. Bird. Activate the effect, ditch bird, and I can grab Whitebeard. Right. Can summon Whitebeard. Immediately go into our extra deck and go with him. Blackbeard out. 38 seconds left. What's your third set card? This is where I go into... Oh, this is special summon. Redbeard. Shit, fucked it up indeed. But I can still play through it. Oh wait, he's still responding. Yeah, I can still play through it. I just have to end my turn. This is actually a good game. Okay, so now you're gonna pop it. Question is, who are you gonna pop? You gonna try and summon another one? I have no idea what this deck does. I don't know if this is the only big boss monster or if there's another one that I should be scared of. That's what's fun about, I suppose, Yu-Gi-Oh! Is just the sheer amount of duels, especially at like lower levels. I really like just seeing whatever deck can be scrunched together. Normal trap, that's a big boy. If trap card is activated, you can special summon this card. Or a special summon, set a trap card, which I assume they're going to do. They'll have one slot open. Opponents cannot target Phenomenons for attack except Labyrinth Archfiend. Why can't I... Do I not have any targets in it? They're both dark. I thought I have another Moark in it. Don't. Yet. Okay, cool, I've lost. I've actually run out of resources. Let's see what I can do here. Yeah. That's unfortunate. That is unfortunate. Yeah, no, I could still just blame myself for this. Like, I absolutely just misplayed that earlier. Um, a combination of misplaying and not knowing what the hell this deck does. I wasn't expecting to like. I mean, maybe the house just opened well or whatever, but I wasn't expecting like, oh, it's a trap card based deck. I went in with low expectations because I was not expecting them to actually be able to achieve anything, but they did. Good to them. Teaches me to underestimate. It's like I'm really glad there's no text chat in Master Duel, but like at the same time, you do wish there was just something to be able to be like, oh hey, good game, because sometimes you have good games. I learned a decent amount, but I'm really glad it's not there because Jesus Christ, it would just be so toxic. Play one more game, and then I will. I've got to go off and do some things. Um, I actually started. When I say stream, I not that I was planning to do this stream because I'm not. I wasn't. I will go first. But right when I was trying to like just make sure the audio and stuff was set up for the stream, I got a call from my father, um, um, and he was talking at length about how Family Guy is a great cartoon because it takes risks, which is probably the most middle-aged father thing that could be said. Um, Fateful Adventure is a good opening card. Oh, you got the Ghost Trick ones. 13, 40 card deck. Okay. Fateful, the adventure engine is. I mean, obviously, you need to be hit because it's busted, but like, it's really fun. It's a really fun package to just throw in. Provides a decent amount of utility. And it synergizes incredibly well with the deck. So we'll go here. Fateful Adventure effect, which will grab me Draco back. Like, cool. I've got a compulse on field, like immediately. At 2k, beater would compulse on it. That's cool. Um, Question is, do I go all in? I don't know what they're playing. Um, yeah, I'm just going to summon Redbeard, set my Solemn, and pass turn. I've got enough. I've got answers in the Nibiru. I've got potentially. Again, if I do get the Nibiru off, this is the first time I've ever used it in the deck. Nibiru, just for context, is if your opponent normal or special summons more than 5 monsters, I can tribute them all and um, special summon a big token. It just completely ruins a lot of people's plays. Usually, in a best of 3 format, it's usually a card you side in, but oh, that sucks. That really sucks. Goddamn. I do not know what Runic do at all, so I'm completely playing blind here. Okay, it doesn't have battle phase. Interesting. Just banishing stuff in my graveyard. Why didn't use terraforming? Oh, sorry, there. Sorry. Whoa, 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 whoa. I looked away for 1 second. What the fuck happened? Why are you targeting my hand? Was he targeting my hand? I don't know. What the fuck is he doing? Why is my deck banished? I need these cards, man. I can look away to explain the beer for 2 seconds and I have no idea what the fuck is happening. Special guest card, one card, runic extra. I'm sorry, but yeah, no, you're not doing shit. I am going. Uh, it's light, which means I can go into lease. Um, which is actually the reason why I want to pick this deck up is because look, they've like the card and its name like has the same name as my Persona D&D character thing. Um, yeah, I want to be able to discard. Do I have plunders in my hand? I have Bluebeard. Um, cool. Yeah, I summon Lease and um, um, on effect resolution, I can banish it, or not on effect when it activates something. I can only do this once, so I need to make sure I do it correctly. Um, right. I don't want to activate. You're entering your main phase. You can't use your battle phase, so you're going straight into phase. He's gaining 1,000 life points, but this is where I can do this. I really wish I could ditch Nibiru at this point. But that's pretty big. What cards do I have in my graveyard? Bluebeard. I can add Bluebeard to hand and go from there. Yeah, I think that is actually the play. Bluebeard effect. I draw and discard, which is fantastic. Or discard and draw, because I can get rid of Nibiru, which is end phase. Oh, beautiful, beautiful. You fool. You've you banished all the cards I didn't need, turns out. Oh fuck. Skill drain. No! While they're on face up in the field and runic. I've still got a 2k. Oh. Ugh. Ugh. Okay. Skill drain is in face up on the field, which means I can still activate Black Eye's effect. Yeah, I think I've won this. I think I've won this. Depends what. No, wow. Yeah, if I can get lethal here, we've won. Question is, can I get lethal here? Or why are you gonna activate them? Oh, fuck me. Shit. Do I have a plunder in hand? I do. Fantastic. Let's lease this here. That's not what I wanted. Fuck. Well, let's bounce. Or not. We've still got options. We've still got options. We go back into the deck. Oh, and he just draws fucking 5. Okay, cool. Shit. That's less good. But we've still got opportunities here. Effect monster. So that doesn't help us. So I will go into Bluebeard. discard and draw. I'll discard bird. Won't activate that yet. Bluebeard, fantastic, actually. I can activate effect, right? Okay, I can't. I thought I could. I thought it. Children might have missed timing. Face up monsters. Okay, I can still do stuff. Fielder in the graveyard. Maybe I do stuff. Maybe I can do stuff. Can I get a lease out of here? If I can get a lease out of here, I'm doing pretty decent. $154. Yeah, perfect lease. What are you going to do? Cannot be destroyed by card effects. Right. That's annoying. That is annoying. That does nothing for me. I can't special summon. I think I wait. I think I lose anyway. But if I lose, he pops my monster. If he put move, if I attack, he pops a lease. If I wait, maybe I could do something. Runic card. Yeah, I have to let that go through. He's just gonna bash me out of the game. Lost way too many resources here. Let's see, what do you do in here? Runic Allure. Banish top deck. Yeah, I have to let that go through. My opponent I draw a card and then I banish. Sure, why not? Griffin Rider isn't bad. 5 cards. I'm going to head off fairly quickly after this game. Not because I am salty or anything like that, but more so because I really need to use the bathroom. Like, why is that a fucking effect? Draw 3 cards. Cool. Banish my entire deck and no cards in grave. Literally 2 cards in graveyard, and I've got 4. I mean, Runic isn't like a, to my knowledge, Runic's not a up to number of cards they control. How many cards are controlled? 2. But you're gonna get 3. You're really just trying to mill me out here, so I am just going to not do anything because I keep misreading Lisa's effect. I'm a dummy. It doesn't matter because I'm under fucking mind drain. He's just killing me. Yeah, I'm going to leave this game because I do actually need to use the bathroom. Okay. Well then, that was a fun stream. It actually was. I actually enjoyed myself. I might do this more often if you know, everything works out. I might just chill for an evening. If anybody is still watching, do just remember that about this time tomorrow we're going to be doing our progression stream again. So be sure to tune into that. And thank you for chilling with me.